Hey everybody, Sandy here, aka Montolio, and we are playing the Rock today in a Vintage League, and we are playing for a trophy. This is the second time out of 3 leagues that I've played that I've had an opportunity to win the trophy with this deck, and I'm hoping today is the day that we can make it happen. I do think this Rock deck is pretty well positioned in the metagame right now. We won the die roll. I think this is a pretty good hand. Play a Besaju. I guess my question here is do I want to play a Dark Confidant or do I want to play an Outfield Liberator? I feel like Dark Confidant is probably just where I need to be. I gotta try and get myself ahead here. Okay, it resolves. Mishra's Bauble. Okay. Okay, no reaction here. Do they have an Ancestral? I have my own Ancestral now. I can't use it. This is pretty awkward, actually. Hmm. I think I'm gonna play an Outland Liberator here. See if something gets bolted here. I can't imagine they have removal or they wouldn't have let me untap with my Dark Confidant. This could be a Vampiric. No, okay. Ragavan is a possibility, and of course I will snap block Ragavan. Okay. Oh, Wasteland. Alright. Is this Tinker? Time Walk. Ooh, Lotus is a bit scary. We also do, if this is a breach deck, we do have an Endurance as an emergency play. I'm not going to pitch for a dig here. Mm-hmm. Okay, they found the bolt. Guess I'm going to hold up Abrupt Decay here and flip my Outlander. So we're probably getting burned with the dig here. Yeah, I mean, we could somewhat premeditate that coming from my opponent, but the truth of the matter is I just don't feel that I really have the luxury. One of the lines we could have done would be Demonic Tutor into a Black Lotus to hold up Endurance, but it still doesn't stop us from... they're going to have priority. So we have flipped our Frenzied. Now, the likelihood that it's going to stay that way is pretty low. So this is problematic getting wastelanded here for me, unfortunately. I don't know if I should be Abrupt Decaying. I don't think so, though. Yeah, Doc Faden's really awful for me here. They're going to get my mocks. And they're going to flip my Frenzy Trapper back, which is unfortunate. We just have to hope that they can't. Okay, Jace, yep. Hmm. And Ragavan, okay. Yeah, not ideal, guys. We're kind of in a tight spot here. I sure would have liked that misstep a minute ago. If I attack in Dak Faden, like they can just really burn me here. I just don't think I have a luxury to do that. Let's pass turn and get this thing as a Frenzied Trap Breaker. My opponent is running low on resources. This will become a 3-3. There still is a reasonable chance that they're going to be able to double spell on a turn here, but they're not going to be able to attack through necessarily. But yeah, we're in a bit of a tough spot here. We've gotten mana screwed this game. We've seen 3 lands, all of which we've had in since our opener days. Okay. My opponent can shrink my guy here. Misstep is a good card for me, though. They're going to flip. Yep. They could dig through time here. If they do, I will have to pitch in response. I'm not thrilled about it, but it just is what it is. They have 1 card in hand. Okay. That makes me feel good. I wish we were able to keep our endurance in play, but that's wishful thinking. And we need a land off the top here that produces ideally blue, but I will settle for black. Hmm. Well, Ragavan is a bit of a scary card here, but I think that we have to attack in. And what I'm going to attack, I think, is Jace or Dak Faden here. And my opponent might not block here. They might be just happy to make their get their goodness. Yep, they're just letting it go and hoping that their Ragavan's going to be enough here, and it might. I mean, it's pretty scary what they can pull off the top. But the truth of the matter is that I don't really have the luxury of sitting back here. I just have to really hope I'm going to draw a land and be able to cast my stuff. Okay, they got a Catacombs. I'm sad to see that, but I also don't want them to cast things either. Yep. There it is. Okay, that was really good for me. So I'm kind of stuck in a position here where, um, you know, I really would like to Ancestral Recall here, but I do believe I need to get a creature into play. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get a Bayou. I just have to play into Wasteland here. I just don't have a luxury not to. Okay, it has resolved, and that is good news for me. Take their Mox here. I didn't get their Jace, unfortunately. I would have liked to have killed that, but the Jace is ticking down on my stuff here. We do have a blocker for the Ragavan now, which is great. Blue source, Op Agent. Not a great draw. So here's the thing. I can kill Jace here. Kill their thing. How do I feel about giving them attack with Ragavan here? Like, I can kill this, tick this thing back down. I think it's okay to... I think I'm going to sit back here and just keep going with the Trapper. I don't feel like I need to hit to kill Jace right now because Jace is not currently doing much. I am by doing this, keeping them off recurring an Ancestral or something, just throwing it into the bin. But my question is, do I want to Wasteland them here? They have 3 mana. I can put them down to 2. It does inhibit their ability to flip my Trap Breaker, but it keeps me from doing anything significant. And if I get Wastelanded myself, I could be in trouble. I think I'm going to wait. Trap Breaker really doing some heavy lifting for me here. It was a good draw. Like, they might have a Pyroblast. I feel like I'm going in with both here this time. Actually, why don't I just go with Tarmogoyf, right? Let's do this. I like this line. We've removed their artifacts here, and if they want to keep JVP around, I think that this is the price they're going to have to pay. I could Ancestral or Demonic here, but I think I'm more in on the Op Agent to try and get rid of this thing. So the problem for me here is that, I mean, it's not a problem. It's just what we're going to have to do. Is that I might misstep and have to Op Agent here. This could be good for me if this works, though. Let's see if this works. This will fetch a force from their hand if they have it. Okay, so that is something. Let's see what they got here. So this is likely going to flip my trap breaker back. Narset is actually, I guess we can kill the Narset. Let's see what they get here. Unfortunately, we won't be able to kill both planeswalkers here because they're probably just going to shrink my Frenzy Trap Breaker. But I wonder if that turns over if it flips back to Outland Liberator. That's pretty good, actually, for me, if it means that the -2, -0 doesn't work that way. I don't think it does. I think once it flips, it's a different creature. Let's see. It's an interesting situation. I haven't had a lot of JVP has been really out of style since the birth of these type of cards. Oh, I don't know if that was right. That definitely allows me to kill both. Actually, it doesn't, but endurance. So first things first, I guess let's kill Narset. Well, unfortunately, I kill the Narset and keep JVP down. That's what I'm going to have to do. If I want to be able to Ancestral here. Now, my opponent has 2 cards in hand. I think that this is probably as good as a chance as any as I'm going to have to resolve an Ancestral. Okay, that did work. I think I'm going to go get a Black Lotus here. Then I'm going to pitch Endurance just proactively and get rid of their graveyard. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do I want to collect a roof? Probably don't need to do that, but I think I'm just going to be proactive here. Get rid of their graveyard. Okay. They can hardcast Force of Will here. I mean, as good a spot as any. I could have Pyroblast here. Okay. Found something. Oh, come on. I'm going to flash this in now. I realize that they have the JVP here, but I think that resolving this is actually going to be a worthwhile endeavor. It's going to allow me to win the game versus them getting a force, right? Yep. Well, I think I double strip them here, like double wasteland them. And cast Collector Roof. This is an 0-2. going to do this proactively now. And the reason being is I want to have a better idea of how I get rid of this Jace, because now it's lightning bolt only that can get my creature. So that makes me feel secure that this endurance is going to resolve being able to kill the JVP, meaning I can point the Tarmogoyf directly at my opponent. I like the way we sequenced our endurance before the Ancestral resolved. And I'm going to get this guy in here to prevent them from doing any shenanigans. All right. I mean, we're going in. Okay, ate down a fair bit of my clock there, but there was a lot of deep thinking points in that particular game. Okay, we will take that one. I could see these being relevant. Maybe the Sudden Edict's just better. How good was Outland Liberator into Frenzied Trapbreaker last game? I have to admit, I think that was the MVP. Okay, what changes do we want to make here? I do like Force of Vigor. I'm not sure really how good it is going to be in this match, but I think it's worth keeping a couple in on the draw so we can be a little bit more reactive. What do we want to take out here? Maybe try taking out an op agent on the draw. It's not likely to be as effectual. Let's try this. These are very minor changes, but yep, that's a good hand. Opponent is mulliganed. Like, Deathrite is pretty solid here. If I can keep it around. Now, if this is Ragavan, I'm not as thrilled about it. And what we can do, let's try and draw a Mox. I think that'd be really solid. Because I'd like to time walk into an opposition agent. I could see that being very powerful. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. I think we'll use the Black Source here to ensure that we have an opportunity to time walk next turn. And if we want to strip mine, let's see if this works. It does. Did not hopefully get bolted. Hopefully it does not get bolted is what I'm trying to say. We do have a strip mine to be able to feed our Deathrite. Okay, there's a delta. So they are going to make a move here. This is like a JVP. Yep. Okay. Okay. cards in hand. I'm going to Time Walk. This could be a hard cast negation or pyroblast, but I think that's all right. I think I'm okay with that. It just resolves. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but Collector is actually reasonably solid here. Like if I can shut off their fast mana here and double waste them, it's strong. Okay. I get Ancestral. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. And I mean, in turn, they can turn around and waste me, and then they'll have the JVP, but we're going to be able to pressure the JVP. Let's see if they have Gush. I guess they can just untap and use their Ancestral here, but I can respond with Endurance. I'm wondering if I should just proactively do that to prevent them from flipping. But if they minus and it does work, I think that's okay. So I guess that was one of the things I didn't really think through properly. So let's see. I mean, it costs me a fair bit to use my Assassin's Trophy to just pitch it here, but I think it's worth it. I really do want to keep them off the Ancestral. Do I do it here? Yeah, I think I do. See if it works. It does. And now I can sit back and try and control with Deathrite Shaman. Okay, nice. Now I have Op Agent and Endurance, in addition to eating what's in their graveyard if need be. Wasteland, okay. I'll flash in I mean, I think Op Agent's just better here. Taking away their fetch lands. Like getting Wasteland, it kind of sucks, but and this is more, I guess, bait too, right? Like the Endurance is gonna be just a solid, but this has a good upside to it for future fetch lands. And once again, I can actively pass turn with Endurance in hand if need be. Okay. Okay, they have Force of Will. I can't really tap out of a, well, I guess I can because I have endurance here, but opponent has 3 in hand. Let's see if they try and flip Jace here. Mine Harness. Haven't seen that in a minute. And we'll get this back, but I think it's worth using here. Do I want to get endurance in to start beating down? Because if I get wastelanded off my green, it's not ideal. I think I'm going to do it. Make them have another force here. They should move to second main here. Yeah, so I'm glad I did this. Because they're going to take me off all my lands here. So we're in some trouble. The double strip is pretty good. But I will put their stuff away. The Mine Harness, I mean, it only lasts so long that they maybe want to pay their upkeep here. So maybe they won't strip me. But this is a cumulative upkeep, and this is not a mechanic that you see often anymore. It's antiquated, but it requires them to pay double the upkeep every turn. So it'll be 1 first next turn, and then it'll be 2 the following, and then we should get our death right back. Okay, Shieldred is not looking overly good here because I can't cast them. But we're just going to get in while we can. And my Deathrite Shaman will come back to me here in a turn or two. They are paying, yep. And this is tying up their mana of note. I have the ability to strip their strip mine here as well. But we want to watch JVP. Okay. Let's see what we draw here. Okay, I'm not sad to draw land here. The question is do I want to wasteland or do I want to move closer to hard casting Shieldred? This does turn JVP on if I wasteland here. I think I'm just going to let them do their thing. I'm not going to attack because I don't want to move into my own death right here. It does flip JVP though. I don't think so. It's an interesting decision point. I'm just removing lands from my yard, okay. I guess the harness, when it dies, will allow Jace to flip. So that is a thing. They're paying it, okay. They can fetch and flip Jace here. Unfortunately, but there's not much I can do about that. Okay. And they are moving towards a dig through time here. So I hope that we get our JVP back. But if I can resolve Shieldred here. Like if I can find another mana, like it's pretty strong for me. And endurance, I can't actually use endurance, but okay. Okay, that is not very good because this doesn't work. Otherwise, I could cast it. So I suspect what they're going to do is they're going to let the Mine Harness go, and I think that they're going to just dig through time. The question is, do they have another mana? Because they have to pay in the upkeep. So can't really get through here. But I would consider, here's the thing. I don't really want them stripping me. That's the thing. But I am getting my Deathrite back. And I think I want, like, I guess I can sit back on my Deathrite Shaman. Let's see what they do. I think it's okay. Like, this Deathrite is actually holding me back because I'm actively trying to, well, they took one of their cards out of their yard. Interesting. Do they, oh, they're just paying for it. I see what they're doing. But at least they tapped it, and it's going to allow me to get in. So now they can dig through time. In their upkeep, they can hit it. 1, 2. Okay, I got my Deathrite back. If they draw another Wasteland, I could be in a lot of trouble. All right. I'm going to proactively remove their Volcanic Island here in hopes that they don't have another one to be able to just remove something the dig through time. If they don't have another island for Jace to dig, then it's a gambit well paid off. Okay, they're going down to 2 life there is significant. Okay, they did have another land. Okay, they're just going to dig through time here is my guess. They are down to 4. They've played a land for the turn, so this... Oh, they just have a cruise. And they can shrink my guy, too, to stay alive. Well, Murktide, good for them. Okay, I did not anticipate that. Yep. They shrink me here on my endurance. Okay. Yeah, I could be in some trouble. I think this does not push, right? So I can't really do anything here. I just sit back and drain. There is no other spell, though, of note in the graveyard that I can drain my opponent with. Okay, but that means my opponent can't cantrip here. I just have to hope they don't have a bolt. I could very easily lose this. My opponent also really cannot attack well here. Need to watch my clock in case this does go to a game 3. It would be pretty sad for me to time out, but this has been a very polarizing game so far. Yep, okay. They are attacking. Do they have a time walk? Jace, okay. I mean, let's give ourselves a chance to win, right? This does raise their... Oh, it's their yard for the Murktide. Okay. They have to chump here. And if they're able to... Sorcerer leaves the graveyard. I'm at 12. I can gain life. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I just attack Wander here. I think I do cast the Collector Roof here. It does take me off of being able to Deathrite them, but I think that's okay. Is it? They have to keep doing this here. But if they cast a cantrip, they can recur it. They have to do this. They can't really attack without getting another blocker. It's an interesting proposition. I am just going to cast the oof. I'm going to give myself a chance to win next turn. And if they force a will, I can attack with everything. Yep. Yep. No attack. Okay. Could have ate something out of their yard there, but that's all right. Well, we got an ancestral here. Can we go with everything here? 1, 2, 3. So they'd have to block. They block 1, block 2. They kill this. They kill this. And I get them for 1. Doesn't work. Okay. And I'm going to ancestral myself end of their turn, see what they got. We're all in on this game now, guys. Because if they counter it, I can untap and kill them with my Deathrite as an option. They've got a bolt. Okay. That is pretty damn good from them. I could be losing this one here because they can bring that back. But we're going to ancestral ourselves here. Okay. Yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to lose this one now, unfortunately. They can just bring it back and bolt again, but they do have to fetch down to 1. Let's see. We did draw another Deathrite, which is nice. Go down to 1. Looks like they're going to do that. Kill one of my Collector Roofs. And then they put me on a pretty serious clock here. I guess I can chump the Murktide the following turn. Yep. I guess Endurance would have been good here. They can only kill a Collector Roof here, though, with the Bolt. Oh, I guess they can distract it at me and kill me. Oops. Yeah, we do die here. I guess I have to block with the Endurance. But then I can swing back and kill them if they do that. Okay, so I'm not dead. Yep. Yep. Opponent is at 1 life. I do have to chump block if they attack. So I am in bad shape here. Yeah. They didn't attack. Interesting. All right. Well, do I just play a Death Right here? Or do I play a Tarmogoyf? Excuse me. All right. We have to hope here, guys. This is what it all comes down to. I do think my opponent should have attacked last turn. As long as I can block this Murktide. Even if I can't block the Murktide, they still need a direct damage to be able to kill me. Okay. Cannot stop that. Oh, yeah, but we got Noof. We got Noof. Here they come. Smartly, they are coming in with the Ragavan, but I don't think the Ragavan really matters here. I think we can just take the hit because we really want to keep the treasure and the Lotus shut down. Okay, let's see if we can kill them. All right, there you have it, guys. 5-0 with the Rock. Felt really good. That was an excellent game too. Unfortunately, I was a little bit slow thinking through my lines and put myself in danger there of timing out. And even if we had gone to a game through, I felt like we had a good match, but we would of course have timed out there. But nonetheless, Deathrite Shaman is a really good card, and thanks for hanging out today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave any comments. I will get back to you, and we'll see you next time.